So we are going to go on the most controversial topic yet. We are going to talk about
What's trending in the news? What is it?
Donald Trump.
The one and only.
Yes. I have a lot to say about this. I don't even understand how America thought this would be the man to vote for. I don't know. But,
I feel like America has proven to us that anything is possible. Like, really?
Yeah, they make jokes about, like, all the other celebs who are going, and I'm just like, well...
So Kanye can be president then. If Trump can be president, and Kanye can be president,
but you know what? I think they'd be better than him. Like, what did he... Oh my god, he says that Obama started the race wars. Pretty sure your ancestors who started forcing people onto boats that didn't want to go, they started the race war.
I know. Yeah. People who look like you, Trump, started the race wars.
Yes, and everything that's like women's rights gone, LGBT rights gone. If you're not white, rich, privileged, all your rights are gone. And the only reason that they have such a high minority is because they're all like, whenever something comes up like, hey, let's fire the FBI director who is, you know, looking into my ties with Russia, let's fire you. That doesn't sound corrupt. What does he do? Homosexuals are wrong. And then people are like, oh yeah, homosexuals are wrong. Let's forget about all the corruption that he did. Yeah, seriously. How about women's rights? Like, seriously.
Obviously, Megan is really upset.
If you get raped, just walk it off. Is that it? Yeah, yes, Republicans. Women who get raped, we're just going to walk it off. Yes, and the states that are like, oh, you got raped by someone? Let's let him have all the rights to your kid that you're going to have because abortion is so wrong. What?
I know.
Like, oh my god, yeah, because someone who rapes you is a perfect candidate to be a father. But as long as perfectly good homosexual couples who've never raped anyone or did corruption, they are not going to be good parents. Yes, a loving couple cannot be good, but a rapist is going to be a perfect father. Yeah.
According to Trump, the perfect sort of situation is a white male and a white female. Whether the white male forces himself onto the white female, they're a happy couple, according to Mr. Actually, that's wrong. President Donald Trump.
You probably explained it a bit better because I can only rant about it because it's so frustrating to me that he's still a president. How has he not been impeached? And you know, let's look at you. You're probably the most scariest person to a white Republican because you're a beautiful African woman who is educated. Oh my god.
Oh my god. Let me not be educated, okay, Trump? I'm scaring the crap out of you.
Oh my god, an educated black lady. Yes.
Oh my god, I'm sure like Condoleezza Rice and him probably haven't even sat in the same room yet.
Yeah.
He just has this thing about people he's willing to be around. If you've noticed, Donald Trump surrounds himself with people that are less smart than him so that he comes off as a smart person.
Is that possible?
I think that's what he does because I'm sorry, like all the people who surround him and are like, Trump, oh my god, you're so great. Your brain must really be lacking something.
Do you honestly think he cares about you? What he cares about is making the rich richer, and then he uses you highly conservative people to keep his votes in. He doesn't give an F about you or your beliefs. Let's be honest, he's been married 3 times, divorced. What does the Bible say about divorce? And you're like, ooh, he is all about religion. And he has committed adultery. Adultery is one of the 10 commandments, if you
I thought America was supposed to be like this crazy Christian country. So I'm really confused.
Yeah,
like, how
that's
you
why
vote for
we
this guy.
And if you're thinking, why do you think us as Canadian and well, you're Canadian now.
I'm a Canadian now, but an African Canadian.
Why do you think we have a right? Okay, how about this? He is attacking us, not always like throwing bombs at us, but he's attacking our lumber and our dairy farms. Sorry that we understand supply and demand. We only give, you know, what's demanded. We don't oversupply, but somehow it's our fault that your industry is failing. So you're coming and attacking our jobs and trying to blame us for something that we didn't do. Then yes, that gives us a right to make opinions.
Besides the whole dairy farm thing, anything Trump does impacts the rest of the world because America technically is supposed to be the biggest nation, the best nation. So anything they do impacts the rest of us. I'm sorry, people say, you know, African leaders are dictators and awful presidents. Nobody is worse than Trump. Nobody is worse than Trump.
He took away your health care. He took away rights for women. He took away rights for LGBT people. And he is only using you highly conservative people who are religious. He is not really religious himself. If you actually think and look, and he might have been born Protestant but like, has he really lived a Christian lifestyle, or is he just using you and using propaganda to make you vote for him?
And I mean, think about it. Someone like Trump, who was talking about building a wall so that the Mexicans can't come in, why would anybody in their right mind vote for somebody like that? Up to now, why are you guys tolerating him? I don't get it. The man is pretty much insane. Everything that comes out of his mouth is mouth diarrhea. He's just verbal diarrhea. Blah, 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 blah. I'm a bullshit leader. I'm just going to talk all this shit and lie to you and make you feel like I'm better than anybody. He is a horrible, horrible leader. And the fact that he actually will not bring out his taxes and everyone's just sitting back like, wow, he's the president.
Because he's like homosexuals and then people go crazy over it.
Obviously, do you guys know the number one thing people who are corrupt do is bring up something else that stirs emotion to cover up things they don't want you to know about.
Exactly.
So he knows lots of Americans and pretty much the world in general is still pretty much not liking this homosexual thing. So they're like, he's like, anything, oh, we want to investigate you, Trump, about the Russians. Homosexuals!
And you're like, oh, we need to protect the children. We need to protect the children. Who was protecting those girls who were in the beauty pageants when he was walking in and said he had the right? This is recorded. He said it, and he said, I have the right to do this because I'm Donald Trump, basically. And you're just like, oh, we need to protect our children and our girls from transgender people, when someone who looks like him and other white rich people are just like,
I personally
I can do what I want if I have money.
Would completely understand if it was just the white rich men voting for Trump or supporting Trump. But it seems like it's pretty much the women too. I don't understand women.
He took away your rights.
What is wrong with you?
Like, you have like zero rights in a first world nation.
It's not right. Like, you should, I think, psychologically speaking, something has happened in America that has made people be afraid to speak out against injustice. And this is injustice. This man is a horrible leader. And I don't see, in the next 4 years, I don't see anything that he could possibly do to benefit the country of America.
And you think that Obama was the one who started the division in your country? Well, maybe he did. But you know what he was doing? He was trying to, make the poor less poor. He was trying to give women more rights. He was trying to give LGBT people more rights. He was giving people rights, and then other people were like, no, we don't want to be equals. And that's where the division started. People who were like, no, you can't be equal to us. Get back down to your class. You can't come up here with us. No, you're below us. You're subhuman. You're not with us. And that's where the division happened. And that's what Donald Trump is doing, being like, oh, yes, okay, I can feed off of the people who didn't like that, others were getting the same rights. And nobody, like, when people got more rights, did they attack anybody? No. Who attacked was people who did not like that they were getting the rights.
Exactly. And I mean, how do you go from Obama as president to Donald Trump? I'm sorry, like...
Because people didn't want the rights, and he was like, oh, Muslims, like... For some reason, Muslims, the word Muslim strikes fear. Islam strikes fear into people. So he went against Islam and Muslim and said, ooh, they're bad, they're bad. And he's like, oh, Mexicans are taking away our jobs. Let's go with that.
Okay, that whole thing about Mexicans or foreigners taking away jobs in America, let me tell you something. No foreigners are taking your jobs.
No.
Computers are taking your jobs.
That is true.
The world is run by technology, not us, the foreigners. We're just looking for jobs, or we're just looking for jobs. I would rather come and clean your house and be a maid, which you wouldn't do anyway. So I don't know how I'm taking your job. Like, honestly, America, think about it. The world is run by technology. If you want to talk about someone taking over, it's technology. We can't blame it on a person, on an individual, or a class. It is technology.
And you think the business owner's not going to be like, oh yeah, technology, then I don't have to pay all these healthcare stuff and all of these insurance stuff, because if a machine gets broke, we replace it. A person gets broke, we got to pay long-term disability.
Exactly. Like, it's cheaper for businesses in the long run to have computers.
Technology.
So that's pretty much our Donald Trump rant. I don't know if it made any sense.
I know, because it's just frustrating for us. We still don't know how he became your president. Yeah, you gotta no. In 2020,
I remember, like when Obama was president, I was like, my president is black. You know, I was proud. I wasn't American, but I was proud to be associated with America. I was like, I'm a North American. Yay, my president is black. When Trump came into power, I was like, America's president.
Yes,
I have nothing to do with that one. Like, I'm a Canadian.
And stop attacking Canada. We are supposed to be your biggest ally, but you're pushing us away. But you know what? Maybe Canada does need to be pushed away. We just basically went from England and latched onto the States. We need to finally be our own country.
Exactly. Canada needs to stand on their own. That's just the truth. We're always trying to clasp onto somebody else and run on someone else's back.
This is it.
Didn't work with England. Not gonna work with America. Canada can do it on its own. We can do bad all by ourselves, America.
All right. Well, thank you for listening to our rant.
And if you agree or disagree, comment below. Let us know your thoughts.
Yes,
if you're a Trump fan, let us know why. Maybe we just don't get him.
Yeah.
Maybe. I mean, what is there to get, really?
Yeah.
Oh, burn. All right. Don't forget to subscribe to our channel, guys.
All right. And remember, make a plan.